Da, 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 da. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, folks. Just wiggling into a place. I'm gonna finish. Sorry, I kind of got distracted by the beeps and bops. But anyways, I'm gonna finish off one of the characters' storylines real quick. And while I'm doing that, I might also finish up the kind of the intermission story that I started with. Oh, hi, Arab. How you doing? Hi, Dan. Oh yeah, you can use that emote now, can't you? But yeah, how are you two doing? As I'm gonna have to be very sneaky.
That person is one of Matsura's informants. Let's follow him. Be careful not to get
I'm
seen.
doing good, dear. They're recovering a bit and I've unloaded. Oh, uploaded my subathon. Hells yeah. Oh, you don't see me.
Uh-oh. Seems like he's noticed us.
No, you don't.
Knew he should have been quieter.
Okay, let's try again.
That person is one of... Let's follow him.
Do not look my way. Oh, sure do. Nothing to complain. Kind of spent like 6 hours watching TikToks.
Kamaji just came past here with a huge group of people.
I love how smug I look in that Hi Dan emote. Should I?
Maybe, but from the look on his face, it seems like something much more serious.
Should I
He and
go
his men
full
seem
Assassin's
pretty
Creed and
intense
go
at
on the
moment.
roofs?
Isn't it all a bit excessive for a wedding?
Where the hell are you going all the day? 6 hours of TikTok checks. Oi. Don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious, don't.
The Tenryo Commission has sent a load of people to Rito. I guess it must have something to do with the wedding.
Probably.
I think in all there must have been about 100
You're
people
not.
so far.
You're not, but still, oi.
That doesn't sound good. What could be going on? I hope it's just Sir Kujo Kamaji being overcautious. The news is spreading fast, but it appears Master's fears may be well placed. There's no way they sent this many people just to escort the bride.
I mean, they might have.
I have to investigate.
He ran off!
Oi.
As expected. Let's follow him.
Oh, did I succeed?
Wow! It's like the whole Tenryo Commission is here.
Yes, I think I
Excuse
succeeded.
me. Has something happened on this road? I'm a businessman passing through, and it's a little disconcerting to see this place so heavily guarded.
Ah, please don't be alarmed. As I'm sure you've heard, the wedding of
what's
Sir
up?
Kujo Kamaji and Lady Hiragi Chisato will take place any day now. Sir Kujo decided
Yes,
to
what
send
is
for
it?
Lady Hiragi ahead of time and have her live in Inazuma City during the run-up to the wedding.
What's up, hero?
I see.
Just slightly over 2 months.
We are here to clear the way for Lady Hiragi. Not just us, either. You'll see more Tenryo Commission members as you go further along.
Time
We're
to
all
finish
here
this
for the
wedding
same
episode,
duty.
by the way.
Isn't this a little excessive?
Sir
Yep.
Kujo holds Lady Hiragi in the highest regard and wants to treat her with the utmost respect from beginning to end.
I understand. Sorry to disturb your work.
What was that? Sorry. I think I said finishing the wedding story.
Drat. It's exactly as Master feared. They say they're here to guard
Slightly
the
over 2 months.
but really they're
Not sure what
posted
you're
attack
referring
if
to.
Master doesn't allow Lady Hiragi to leave Rito. Wait, no. If Lady Hiragi does leave, they'll have all the more reason to strike. But we're in no state to defend against a Tenryou Commission attack. I must tell Master right away.
Wait, who's his master? Sorry.
Off again.
Ah. You look like you've seen a... Now you realize how serious the situation
That
is.
should do it. The seeds have been sown. In this atmosphere, mounting suspicion will nurture fear among the Kangjo Commission. Now, we wait patiently for it to grow and ferment. The calm before the storm is always the part that unsettles people the most.
Are they really gonna own up and apologize? Just like that?
Probably not.
If you're curious to find out, you can visit the Hiragi clan in Rito in a couple of days.
Oh, come on. Why do I have to
some
wait?
other business to attend to, so I won't be spending any more time on this situation.
Also, I've been hearing kind of like a crack in this cable,
we've
so
made our move.
I really hope
It's
I don't
only a
have to
matter of
replace
time
this
before
one.
they give up and surrender. This is not my first time.
Sorry, not your
Well
first
then.
time what?
Goodbye for now. I truly hope that things will work out in Hiragi Chisato's
Okay,
best
but do I sound
interests.
clear, or is there actually like static coming? It might also just be my PlayStation
Kind
controller.
of abruptly. Are things really gonna turn out like he predicted?
Where's this speaker? Okay. Crackles? That is weird. It might be my PlayStation. Oh, I hope it's not my controller. But let's keep on things until the end.
Paimon too. Well, let's go to Rito.
Oh, I have to wait. Wait. Oh, now I have to speak. I have to wait for 2 days now. 1 second. I'm surprised that not a lot of characters use the Thunder Sakura. Yeah, I'm gonna finish the wedding story first, and then I'm gonna finish the little bit of the storyline that was going on with Scaramouche. Scaramouche. That's a little fandango. Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening. Alright, on to Rio. Thank God I can just teleport. Wait. Oh man, there's a lot going on. Hatanaka, I'll start with you.
Hello. How may I help?
What you doing?
We arrived here 2 days ago to escort Lady Hiragi to Inazuma City.
Okay.
Sir Kujo Kamaji gave us very strict orders, so we have to obey. But every time we attempt to receive the bride, the Hiragi clan always finds an excuse to delay things.
Yeah,
Since
probably
we
doing
haven't
his
fulfilled
best.
our duties yet, we decided to stay in Rito until Lady Hiragi is ready to come with us.
Huh, everyone is scared.
We apologize. It was not our intention to stay here so long. We promise
Understandable.
our presence here will not impact ordinary people's lives. We can only hope that the leaders of the Hiragi clan will start to cooperate soon. If this stalemate continues, who knows? Sir Kujo might give us orders to be less accommodating.
Dun dun dun. Okay, that's the first one. Oh, other one is over. Is that there? Whee! Hello, Sasano.
These people from the Tenryou Commission have been here for days now.
Yep.
I guess
Quack,
they're
quack.
here to pick up Lady
Ah,
Hiragi.
quick, quick.
But why would it be taking so long?
I heard that the Kanjo Commission suddenly said they don't want Lady Hiragi to leave. To be honest, I'd be hesitant if I were her. A crowd this size comes to Rito? Who knows what they could be planning?
Shh, stay quiet. Someone might hear you.
Oh, right. Sorry. How did things get to this point?
Okay, he's nervous. The guards are surprisingly just doing their job. But what about the person who is here?
How much longer does your master plan to hold them off?
I have no idea. We're stuck in limbo here. Master's been very on edge these past few days. He gets irate over the smallest things, and is suspicious of everything. He's been yelling at me a lot.
Oh no!
I understand that he's anxious, but I mean, what can we do? I've told him before, never cross the Yashiro Commissioner.
Yeah, this is on them.
Good advice. With him, you just know that whatever he's doing, a lot of preparation has gone into it. If Lady Hiragi is really taken away, then what will the Tenryou Commission do? And what will the Yashiro Commission do?
Their best.
Maybe we should tell Master to discuss things with Lady Hiragi.
Hiragi Chisato is now at the center of every conversation in Rito. By now, the Kanjo Commission probably knows how important she is. But what about what she thinks?
You know, yeah, what does she actually have to... What is her input on this?
Oh, Traveler!
Oh, she sounds a lot more cheerful.
Heard about everything that's been going on out there. What on earth is happening?
They're trying to take you to the different city.
Explain everything. So, what happened was...
Hold up, someone might be listening. You make sure no one's eavesdropping before...
After the Tenryou Commission arrived, they suddenly became alarmed. They keep having secretive discussions and won't allow me to have any direct contact with the Tenryou Commission.
Oh, why is that?
I never would have thought that this was Sir Kamisato's plan. Now it all makes sense.
Okay, so have you made your mind up since the last time we've met?
I'm sorry.
Which has been a couple
I
weeks.
haven't.
It's been a couple
Maybe
weeks.
There's no right or wrong decision. Maybe everything would be easier if I simply didn't have the choice. I used to tell myself things like this to avoid having to think about it. But once I saw the notices appearing out of nowhere on the streets, signaling that the wedding was confirmed, I didn't feel reassured at all. Instead, I felt a great sense of regret. I keep thinking back to what Sir Kamisato said. This is supposed to be my bright and beautiful future. But what if it's not?
This is exactly what he was worried about. You can't rush into important things.
I can happily accept that if someone was trying to take advantage of my marriage, I should absolutely refuse to go through with it. But that's not the answer I'm looking for. And also, now that things have escalated to this point, it will be tricky to resolve.
Ah, Lady Hiragi, here you are. You scared me for a second. I thought you'd gone missing.
Hello.
You. Wait, you're the ones who were with the Yashiro Commissioner that day.
Yup.
What do you think you're doing here? Are you trying to convince Lady Hiragi to leave?
Calm down. They're my friends. They're just here to visit me.
Sup, douchebag?
Friends? Are you sure? Just friends? Lady Hiragi, I told you already, these are exceptional circumstances. You need to be more vigilant in everything you do.
I mean...
You are extremely important to us, and to the entire Kanjo Commission.
Okay.
Who's to say they don't have a hidden agenda?
Paimon has not a single hidden thing behind her.
Just come out and say it!
You're acting far less dignified than when we last met.
Don't be rude. You've been very highly strung lately, seeing everything as a threat.
You won't even follow Lady Hiragi's orders now?
Listen to me. I know all the ins and outs of everything that's happened so far. His arrival might well be your very last chance to fix this. The present state of affairs in Rito shows me that the situation has escalated well past the point where you could hope to control it. If this deadlock continues any longer, we will have nothing to gain and much to lose.
Oh, sorry if I was being quiet about it. I was just
all I need you to
I was just enjoying the dialogue while kind of fucking around with a vacuum pump.
For the situation.
What are you playing with? A vacuum pump.
Understood, my lady. I shall discuss with the others right away.
Like, you put this on like a Tupperware box and then you can make them vacuum to kind of conserve food. But I just like...
Good job, Chisato. You handled that well.
I just like the little suction it gives if you press it against your hand.
I was so nervous. But I thought things are now so critical that I should at least give it a try. And it worked remarkably well.
That's what I call a voice of authority.
Yes, well, let's wait and see what happens. I hope they provide a satisfactory response.
A while later, but Sora comes back with the tail between
his
legs.
We had a serious discussion and reflected on our mistakes.
Uh-huh.
In all honesty, no one can handle the weight of the situation here. Everyone is beside themselves with worry. It'll drive us mad if it continues any longer.
I want to play with this.
I'm so sorry. My actions were radical and duplicitous. I was selfish and ignored the greater good. And then I left the situation to fester.
I don't buy this guy.
Would you please give us a second chance? For my lady's sake, please give the Kanjo Commission another chance.
I'm not the one to talk to. I'm just the errand guy. You have to talk to Ayato.
I suppose you're right. The only person who can change the Tenryou Commission's mind will be the Yashiro Commissioner.
Yep.
We'll head off to the Kamisato estate shortly and beseech him to help us with the utmost sincerity. Lady Hiiragi,
I don't trust him.
Might I ask you to join us? You are the most important person. Without you, we have no other way.
I'm not... Like, it's been a while since I kind of got this storyline. Okay, I have to go over here.
By the way, aren't you a good friend of the Yashiro Commissioner?
Sort of.
Please put in some good
Honey,
words for me.
The perfect Grogu top. Oh! Hi, Achilles! I'm currently just doing Ayato's story, just so I can do the rest of the Scaramouche intermission bit. How you doing, my dude? Where's Ayato, though?
Yashiro Commissioner, I'm sure you've heard the news. The Tenryou Commission has now occupied Rito, refusing to leave until we hand Lady Hiiragi over to them.
So about that...
I've greatly offended you with my atrocious actions. And I realize also that this must sound like the very height of absurdity. But please, have mercy, good sir.
What is Ayato plotting?
I'm sorry, Mr. Matsura. I'm exceptionally busy and have but a moment to spare before my next engagement. I fear this leaves no time for small talk. So, please, if you would be so kind, get straight to the point.
He's probably just smirking and grinning like a motherfucker, isn't he?
I know our apology means nothing to you, but we really have nothing else left to offer by this point. I'm terribly sorry.
Yes, and?
Everyone in the entire Kanjo Commission now realizes the gravity of this situation. Lady Hiiragi is indispensable to us. We promise to always support her. So, would it be at all possible for you to talk to Sir Kujo once more? On our behalf?
You make it sound so
I'm
easy.
I'm small but mighty, though.
The Tri-Commission will be ridiculed by the public if we choose to withdraw the notices now and eat our words. What do you plan to do about this?
Wait, wasn't he the one who put up the notice?
The Tri-Commission is to bring shame to Her Excellency. Are you and your associates ready to face the thunderous wrath of the almighty Shogun?
You know I just have her on my party, right?
We'll take full responsibility. We'll publish a new notice and hold a conference to explain the situation. We will make sure that the public knows this was all a huge misunderstanding. We'll do everything we can to minimize the impact. Everything we can.
I feel like you're forgetting a couple details there.
Master Matsura, you should have known it would come to this. Whatever were you thinking? But the Tri-Commission must always put the interests of Inazuma first, regardless of what Sir Kujo and I may feel at this present moment. If the situation in Rito is left to fester any further, things may get out of control. But Lady Hiiragi and the inhabitants of Rito are innocent. If we fail to contain the situation promptly, the rumor mill will wreak havoc on the Tri-Commission's reputation. Try keeping a pet bird.
By the way, I recently started playing a new game. Ooh!
Songbirds who know how to hold a tune can be very pleasant to listen to. But they can also become irritating if they don't know when to stop.
Soul work. Let me Google that one real quick. It sounds familiar. Is it a gacha game or what type of... What is it? It's MMO. Ah, no. No, I'm not looking for Soul Wax. Ah, Soul Worker. Is a massive... So, what's the game like? Anime style.
And as for the ones with excessively long tongues, well, they're so insufferable that they can't be kept as pets at all. But it doesn't take a moment to cut out their tongues and silence them for good.
Once again,
yes,
with that,
I understand.
Analogy.
I've listened to your concerns, and I'll talk to Sir Kujo for you. But I can't guarantee that he will change his mind.
I understand.
The girl with the fire great
Thank you for your help, Yashiro Commissioner.
All right, you ought to return now. I'm sure you have a sizable mess to deal with back in the Kanjo Commission.
Hold up, is it an MMO where you can't make your own character?
Okay, then please excuse me. Thank you once again, Commissioner.
Yes. Wait, was it a yes to my query, or was it a yes so you can actually make your character?
To tell you. Would you mind?
Oh? Why, of course. Sir Kamisato, you became a completely different person just now. It felt so intense.
Unruly servants like him need to be severely reprimanded.
You got some characters and can choose.
As a commissioner, the Almighty Shogun trusts me to do her will.
So kind of like
Genshin.
Genshin.
As I should. But now, I'd like to take off my commissioner hat and share a personal story with you.
Ooh?
Oh, please. I'd love to hear it.
You must have heard that the Kamisato clan once went through an extremely difficult period. My father worked incredibly hard to compensate for the grave errors made by the Kamisato clan long ago and restore our reputation.
Uh-huh.
The work took a toll on his health, and ultimately led to his untimely demise.
Oh no.
My mother loved him dearly. She passed soon after. This sudden turn of events dealt a heavy blow to the Yashiro Commission. Behind the scenes, things became very unstable.
I'm gonna grab some water.
Everyone thought that the Kamisato clan
throat is feeling a little bit dry. Also,
that made my sister need nothing but burdens, hindering the ambitions of others. It may sound preposterous now, but I assure you that is the truth of what the Yashiro Commission has been through.
Huh. Pretty similar to how the Kanjo Commission is now.
Back then, I had no choice but to accept the position I was in. While I desperately looked around for powerful supporters, I endured smear campaigns and attempts to exploit me. I had no other choice. I had to honor my parents' dying wishes, and I also had a young sister to take care of. I didn't mind what became of me, but my family. No one can ever be allowed to trample over my precious family. Fortunately, I persisted, and the Kamisato clan was able to survive the storm.
I think I now know where my sense of loss and confusion was coming from. Shinojo once told me that he saw what was in me, in a way that no one else did. That's why he couldn't bear to see me live the rest of my life depending on someone else. I thought the reason I felt unsettled was because of uncertainty over getting married. But the fact is, it's because I felt too young and inexperienced to handle the situation facing me.
The reason why Sir Kujo was able to face the prospect of marriage so confidently is because he's prepared for anything.
Oh, that's nice.
That's it. The situation I'm facing now is the same one he faced back then. When his clan was in crisis, he bravely drew his blade and challenged the almighty Shogun.
That he did.
And now, it is time for me to make a stand and become my own person.
You're also gonna fight the Shogun?
I'm sure once you have grown and gained confidence, your father will be able to let go and allow you to decide how you want to live the rest of your life. It might not sound exciting, but this kind of personal growth is a necessary step in the pursuit of true happiness.
And I'm sure I can get there. I will use this as an opportunity to take over the responsibilities of the Hiragi clan. I'll think about marriage again after everything is more settled. This puts less pressure on Kamachi, and means I can support and protect myself without having to worry about becoming a burden or dependent on someone else.
Sorry, I was eating a
wishes
cookie.
To both of you were and remain heartfelt. When the time comes for the wedding to go ahead, I will come to congratulate you once more.
So,
Thank you,
no
Sir
wedding?
Kamisato. I am grateful for everything you have shared with me. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a lot to deal with back home.
Take care, Lady Hiragi. I'm confident that on your return, you will find your Kanjo Commission associates most receptive to your instruction.
Yes.
Ooh.
In fact, my recent experience suggests the same. Thank you once again.
Wait, hey, Achilles, do you know if we actually have a session on King's Day?
She really has the air of a leader now.
She has a lot in common with Kamaji.
Hats off to you too, sir. Everyone thought there was no way out until you pulled that super smart strategy out of nowhere.
In fact, counter-checking is a perfectly common maneuver in the game of chess.
Can you repeat it?
Our rival this time was easy to deal with. He was smart, but short-sighted, and sloppy in his execution.
1 second.
This outcome is entirely within my
expectation. Is it King's Day this weekend? Let me check. It might be this weekend, it might be next week. No, it's next week. They're hanging the flags today. It is April 27th.
Even so, Paimon could never come up with a plan that cunning in a whole lifetime.
That's because you have no brain.
Anyway, it's kind of a relief to see that Chisato has decided to set the Hiragi clan straight.
I agree. Stability in Inazuma benefits me as well. I wasn't about to pass up an opportunity to make less trouble for myself.
Prick. But the good kind. But you want to say something to me? Oh, I'm just wondering if we have session next week, since it is going to be King's Day. When we used to celebrate the Queen's... Yes! Anyways, speaking about your sins.
Well, the fact is that I am first and foremost the Yashiro Commissioner.
We don't do anything with King's Day. Fair enough! In that case, I shall definitely see you next week.
Perhaps for Master Matsura, power is his life's pursuit. But for me, nothing matters more than the stability of Inazuma. A stable nation is the prerequisite for a stable Yashiro Commission. Only then can the Kamisato clan and the other Yashiro Commission clans have a peaceful existence. But human desire will always be a factor in the equation. This is not the first situation of its kind, nor will it be the last. All I have tried to do is make sure the three parties to the Tri-Commission serve to restrain each other. Stasis is not the only form of stability. A balance of power leaving no room for maneuver achieves the same end.
Okay, that just sounds like a stasis, though. What's that tactic game called? I forgot what it was called. It kind of looks like... the style kind of looks like Octopath Traveler, but... I forgot what it was called.
Another positive outcome is that everyone recognizes how important Lady Hiragi is now. I think I did her a sizable favor in that regard. Dealing with the Hiragi clan will be much easier for her than navigating a new and unfamiliar one.
That is fair.
There were so many things at play over this one wedding.
That sounds like a little...
Wait a second. You weren't trying to stop the wedding from the very beginning, were you?
Ayato?
I thought straight away it was bad timing. Nevertheless, everything I said to Hiragi Chisato was entirely sincere. If you choose to give up your stance on something once, you'll be having to compromise for the rest of your life. I didn't want to see her suffer because she didn't realize what she was getting into. Now, she has the chance to become her own person. Let's see who she becomes.
Speaking about becoming someone, Achilles, what were you planning on playing again for that campaign?
Okay then, guess we'll have to wait and see.
I wonder if I should bedtime insults or behind-the-scene lovemaking. Why not both?
All right. Farewell, and profuse thanks to you both.
I
shall have to host you at the Kamisato estate.
Normal bow or Monster Hunter bow? I only have enough for one or the other.
Looks like everything's resolved.
Oh, there's the midwife.
Everything was perfect. Well, except for one minor detail. I somehow ended up with a glass of very peculiar tasting milk.
Dragonwing B is out of...
Didn't you like it?
Husbands.
I distinctly remember you saying you are quite partial to exotic flavors.
Oh, my lord.
The Traveler had one of those as well.
I'm sure he's made a great impression on you.
Even a demo and elemental damage.
Play a critical role in this case.
Fair.
I'm sure both families would have been more guarded against me had he and his companion not been present. It wouldn't have been so easy to get to the heart of the matter.
There you go again, my lord. Placing the focus on other people while discreetly performing your job to perfection.
Hold up. Is your weapon the magic item that you're going to start with?
Naturally. Yes. Now that we're both free, let's finish off that game of chess we started a few days ago.
Okay. Fair enough. Mission complete. And some magic arrows. I haven't played chess in ages. Me neither. Anyways, the reason why I actually had to finish that quest. Scaramouche, just a little dunce. Because the 3 consumables. I have my ups and downs. Like, I can be either very good or very bad. Wait. Hold up. What do you mean with 3 consumables?
It's been a while.
Pardon me. I'd like to ask a question, if I may.
Of course. Go ahead.
About the Raiden Gokaden. Could you tell me the story?
Oh. Now there's a question I wasn't expecting. Very well. I'll tell you what I know once more.
Tell me the story of Canadian
Ether. The
Ether.
once-renowned Raiden Gokaden.
Oh.
Comprised of 5 branches. Amenoma, Futsu, Ishin, Hyakume, and Senju.
Okay.
The art of forging practiced by these 5 clans was first taught to them personally by the almighty Shogun.
Okay, so far so good.
Over time, the 5 branches diverged from one another as generations of bladesmiths honed and perfected their craft until they became 5 distinct traditions.
Okay, so far so good.
Most of the great swordsmith clans of old have since fallen into decline, and for a long time, only the Amenoma branch kept its art alive.
Hold up.
But fortunately, Kaede Harakazuha recently returned to Inazuma and took up the mantle of the Ishin art.
Okay.
Now, 2 clans remain of the original Gokaden 5.
Okay, that is still
if my
correct.
memory serves me right, you yourself were present when he forged the Ishin blade.
Yeah, that was a cool-looking sword.
Oh, yeah, we were! Paimon remembers that now.
Yeah, that was a fun little story.
The decline of the Raiden Gokuden then too. It seems like such a shame.
And why did they decline?
That, my friends, is a tragic tale indeed.
Give me that lore.
This was not made known to me for most of my life.
Oh?
All these years, I knew of those great clans' demise, but never the cause. Only recently, when the question was on my mind, did I ask Kaedehara Kazuha about this.
And what did he know
about it? He told me
that,
as we are both heirs to a branch of the Raiden Gokuden, it was right that I should know the truth. There is no harm in telling you, but I must warn you. It is a dark and sorrowful tale.
Ooh, give me the trauma, boy.
Were the targets of a murderous rampage by a vengeful bladesmith.
Vengeful? Why?
400 years ago, so I'm told, there was a catastrophic malfunction in Tatarasuna's furnace.
Okay.
One brave swordsmith heard the commotion and chose not to flee, but he rushed to the scene, hoping to prevent a disaster. Tatarasuna was home to a state-of-the-art forging and smelting operation in that day, and overseeing it was the armory officer. His surname was Niwa, though he had family ties to the Kaedehara clan.
That explains the red hair.
They had just one chance to save countless lives. Mr. Niwa and the swordsmith leaped together into the furnace. The furnace quickly stabilized, but neither of them made it out.
Aww.
The smith's death,
that's nice,
though heroic, dealt a devastating blow to his family's fortunes. His orphaned son was left to fend for himself, and grew up deeply resentful at the world.
Okay.
In his heart, the whole of Inazuma was culpable in his tragedy. He hated the Almighty Shogun for her apparent indifference towards his father's death, and he hated everyone who had done nothing to try and save him. Powerless and destitute, the only legacy he had to pass on to his children was his hatred. Generation after generation bore this grudge.
I forgot how strong my sneeze are when I have a cold. Your nose lifts.
If only the story could have ended there.
But there's
100 years ago, the then head of this family reached the end of his wits. He could bear their fate no longer, and yet he could do nothing to change it.
Okay.
Finally, he made a drastic decision.
I know he's doing accident things.
In doing so, he sought to vent his pent up anger and shake the very foundations of Inazuma's forging industry.
Okay.
In his fury, he murdered indiscriminately, killing even bladesmiths from the Hyakume clan, which he belonged to. His goal was absolute, the devastation of all of the Raiden Gokuden.
Okay.
But when he came to the Kaedehara and Kamisato clans, his killing spree came to an abrupt end. He failed to catch them unawares. They fought back, fiercely.
Oh, even the Kamisato clan was involved.
That is why the Kaedehara clan and their Ishin art survived that day. I suppose they were the lucky ones, under the dire circumstances.
The legend of the Raiden Gokuden has changed. Someone else attacked the swordsmith. Looks like the bell did something in Irman's soul. Seems Niwa still died.
You wanted to ask?
Have you seen Kazuha recently?
Kazuha? Why, yes. Just yesterday, in fact. We spoke for a while over some tea. He seemed well.
Ah, so he still exists. And he's the same Kazuha I know. Things don't seem as bad as I feared. That's all.
My pleasure.
Don't tell Paimon. There are other places you want to visit too, right?
A little bit.
Your expression says it all. You can't hide anything from Paimon.
Except things in a closed door.
Traveler, Paimon will be right behind you.
I would say the top shelf, but she can float. Now where to? Go to the Yashiro Commission.
We're here! Yashiro Commission's headquarters.
I don't think it's supposed to change so much throughout
Traveler, it's been a while.
Paimon can easily get put utensil food. It keeps history. I mean, we changed an entire religion.
If you're looking for the Commissioner and Miss Kamisato, I'm afraid your timing is unfortunate. They're not here right now.
Oh, why so?
Are they out on business?
The Commissioner is out on business, and Miss Kamisato is standing in for
People's
some
memories,
meetings in
not
the
events.
Commissioner's place.
Fair.
If it's urgent, you're welcome to wait inside until they get back.
What do you think? Shall we go in?
Thank you. We'll take you up on the offer. Rukadevada still happens. That is fair. Can we take a walk in the courtyard?
If it were anyone else, I couldn't allow it. But seeing as you're so close with the Commissioner and Miss Kamisato, I think it should be okay.
Which technically was the case.
Hello, dears. Is there something you want to say?
Yeah, that's why I said technically. Also, man, can I ask you a couple of questions?
Of course, traveler. Yes, I know who you are. Miss Kamisato has told me about you.
Should I be worried?
What would you like to know?
Yes. How are the Commissioner and Miss Kamisato these days?
Oh, they're both very well indeed. Lately, Miss Kamisato has been rather busy attending all kinds of meetings and occasionally paying visits to some local organizations on the Commissioner's behalf. As for the Commissioner himself, well, you know, busy as ever. That much hasn't changed. Although, he does seem to be in a rather good mood these days.
Oh, that's definitely nice to hear.
Pretty much business as usual in the Yashiro Commission, huh?
Yes, and
very much so.
Okay, Aido's still the Yashiro Commissioner. Ayaka is still the lady of the house. No changes there. The Wanderer's trailer, but don't. Elaborate. I was expecting as much.
Well, got any more questions?
That's all for now. Many thanks.
You're very welcome. In fact, I would love nothing more than for you to come and visit more often. But I'm sure you must be far too busy to have time for that.
Okay, but seriously, what do you mean with you can watch the Wanderer's trailer, but don't?
She seems so thrilled to have you as a friend, and she's always saying how talented
Basically, my spoilers
you
for a
are
character we
and
still have to
how
meet in
much
Genshin.
she admires you. I must say, many things in Inazuma seem to have taken a turn for the better since you arrived here. So you're not just Miss Kamisato's knight in shining armor.
We know her.
You know. You're a hero to us all.
When you say we, do you mean the royal we, or do I actually know?
I mean it. Whenever the Commissioner dines at home, Toma always joins him. I always find myself at my most relaxed when I'm serving the two of them and listening to them chat away. The Commissioner has such a busy schedule that he doesn't always have the chance to take his meals at home. But given the opportunity, he always prefers to dine here. They say it's because Toma's a much better chef than most. the commissioner is so fond of home comforts. They get to talking about you sometimes too, you know. Always with a very fond tone. The way one would talk about dear old friends around whom one can truly be themselves.
Glad to hear I left such a good impression.
Sato occasionally joins them as well. Whenever the whole family gets together and they start talking about people they've met and experiences they've had, you always...
Are we talking about like Skulk or someone else?
It's been many years.
I always leave a good impression.
Aw,
thank you, Hero.
Mrs. Kamisato passed away. Much has happened in the Kamisato clan in that time. As someone who is old and gray enough to have watched their son and daughter grow up, it makes me so happy to see them meet a dependable friend whose company they enjoy so much. So, in the future, if you ever do have the time, please know you are always very welcome at the Yashiro Commission headquarters.
Okay, so...
There will always be at least one old lady who would be delighted to have the pleasure of your company.
Thank you, ma'am. And I will visit again. It is gym day tomorrow. Do you normally grab the thingamajigs? You mean the pork chops or the meats?
Wonderful. Thank you.
Paimon likes it here too. Also, you were saying something about the food here being really great.
Paimon, focus. Yeah, the pork chops.
I'm itching to try it. We may just have to invite ourselves around for dinner sometime.
God damn it, Paimon.
Paimon meant we should come pay a visit again real soon. Ideally around
Chewy
dinner
sticks.
time.
I mean, they're more strips than sticks.
You're always welcome.
Alright, goodbye for now. Where are we going next?
Tatarasuma.
Great! Goodbye, ma'am. Don't worry, we'll see ourselves out.
I know what I mean.
All right, then. Take care now. Hope to see you soon.
Do you truly know what you mean, though?
Oh, are you two leaving already?
Yep.
Yep. Everything's taken care of now. Don't worry.
Very well. Safe travels. Goodbye.
Well, thanks, Hirotatsu. Tough face. Damn it. Tatara Tails, fine. I have to do... Ah, damn it. Wait, how much do I have? Oh, that's actually quite a lot. There we go. Just gonna save a lot up for more Moist Daddy. I mean, on the one side I could. On the other side I could try to save for the next gacha next week. Wait, when is it? Yeah, next week. Knave. Yes. Mother, father. I have enough for soft pity. I was gonna say please, but yeah, save that for next week. Do I have enough keys to open this? I do have enough to open this.
Objects like this may prove useful when purging evil spirits.
Showcase more waifus, husbandos, and daddies. That one, I can do that later. I need my himbo husbandos, and I don't mean Dan. Okay. Where are the cannons? Dream set. Paddle in your hand before leading right a Moko. Beginner player badge? No. Turn page. That's nice. That's nice. Corner tea house. Lighty perfumes. Travel ladder. Okay. In a row, Dead Island, and Dead Islands. So that means it's here, here, and here. I'll start with just making sure I'm going to the right one. Wait. I made my choice. Ah! Okay, let's see. How mean am I allowed to be? You've made your choice. Now where's those big cannons? Of course, don't be nasty. The cannon does not have a point in intrusive facility. Must have relation. A little bit higher. Got it. I say be a dickhead. Yeah, let's see. So far it's been quite easy to kind of trick you, like, I can send you something nice and then just send you proof that the Big Mac is a lasagna. Must be affected by electric. Oh.
Illusion shattered.
How do I solve this? Okay, I have to. That's true. It's a good thing I can see mad at your cute face. I will also... You also look like the type of person who will lose their phone. This probably won't make it as far. Nope. Time to grab a different angle. Where's the other rifts? Oh, right there. That's also true. You take my phone and then they ask me, where's your phone? And some of the time it's right in front of you, dickhead. Ooh, animated. Yes! Okay, definitely higher. I keep pressing the square button instead of the X button. Who? Okay, I have to grab a different angle. Oh, that's the place I have to shoot, isn't it? Oh my god. Look at me dance. I found a cat, I think. Chibi Scamper is adorable. I know. Hello, good sir.
There is no escape.
Prepare to die.
Final warning. Hands right.
Perish.
Finally,
Almost. I'll take this handguards just to upgrade it. Raiden. Oh. Alright, who else wants to go?
Drop your weapons.
Forth, my blade, from whence you came.
First of all, rude.
To the fairy.
No, my sword.
A touch of frost.
Man, Xiangyun, this thing really reloads fast.
Submit for judgment.
Like this.
Take those. Now, where is... Small question. Are you a fan of chutney? Mixed feelings about it. More. Elaborate. I don't like the scent that much. Nailed it. Knock knock, motherfucker. Okay, I really needed to open that one up, so that works in my favor. I think I might actually... it's for all chutneys or just certain one? There's multiple? I'm stuck. I'm unstuck. Hello. You're back. That was a loud... My eardrums are still ringing. What chutney did you have before? I don't know. Perhaps the Fatui are collecting that energy. Whatever case, please take the opportunity and go find out. Oh, watch out! It's the Fatui... Wait. I was about to hold my weights.
Frozen.
What's up? Enter the Shogun's army.
Killjoy, we've only just begun. Rain outlines your fate.
Yeah, I'm not gonna run just because you tell me to, sir.
Stop right there. Shine down.
Booba Sword, activate.
Illusion shattered.
Bye-bye. How could this be? They don't beat about the bush, do they? That's how the Fatui roll. Their lack of care is for the delicate of laws of reality. So every now and then I would get chutney from a small cheese shop near where I work. They have like chili, jam, caramelized onion, of course cheese. No, really? They have cheese at the cheese shop. I have every confidence in your ability. Sorry, am I supposed to be doing something? Get close to the Mikage furnace. Shut up. Next thing you're gonna say they will have bread at the baker. Oh no, the tingles are here.
Drop your weapons.
You hear that Genshin Geiger clicking? The graphics of the thumb is okay. I thought you knew what you meant. Is this correct elevation? Not yet. Of course I know what I meant. Oh yeah, that looks radioactive. Damn it! Oh, I need to restore a little bit. So this place just turned from normal Japan to freaking Chernobyl. Oh, how do I stop? I think there are stairs here.
Drop your weapons.
How are the hilly churls still up here? Frick. Fuck off! They also do alkaline flavored coffee. You mean coffee flavored or one specific type of flavor? Fuck both of y'all. But anyways, then I was wondering if you would like to get some chutney. I'll keep it in mind. Coffee that has different flavors.
Stop right there.
Or so you say. Oh. That's how we did Mikage furnace. No, really. Where's my camera again? Okay, is it the camera or special camera? Any other of those? Oh, there's one right there. Nope, that was a rock.
Drop your weapons.
Let's get rid of this one. Ow! Winger.
No, my sword. Rain cutter. You asked for it.
Ow! Bastard. Eat. Oh, that's just a Fanta.
Final warning.
Ow. Could you know not? Oh. I can already use the attack.
From whence you came.
Justice will prevail.
And perish.
Witness the power.
Drop your weapons.
Swift and merciful. Spirit blade.
Almost down. There we go.
Objects like this may prove useful when purging evil spirits.
Where's the stuff? Oh, that way. Shortcuts? Ah, there's one. Okay, then. Ah, bollocks.
A touch of frost.
Oh, please don't drown, please don't drown, please don't drown. Paimon wants to kill, screw, and eat. Maybe at the same time. Oh my! Also, hi Cortez! I could have teleported, couldn't I? I could have teleported. How's you doing? Ow. This thing is still there. Scamper is bullying me. 'Cause you ask for it! Did you find the device? Yes, and I took a picture of it. There you go. Let's take a look. Good, good. It hasn't suffered too much damage. With all the other emergency systems working normally, most of the energy circuits inside the device should be cut off already. Am I that easy to bully? Yes! Also, remember, you sometimes ask me to do it. Bad Skipper. Bad. For Aero, did you hear the new episode this weekend or the Given the mates are many great mysteries. I swear to God if you guys are talking about Bluey again. I have a few more preparations to make. Anyways, come find me after a while. Ah, God damn it, why do I have always to wait? Revenge. I'll keep that in mind. But now that I'm here, let's go to Tetsu's... This is Sawi Hunt. Don't even pretend that you're sorry about that. How much electrodes? Oh, I have enough to level the tree. Also, guys, I'm cooking with Star. Oh, really? What type of ingredient are you making?
Well, here we are. But what are we looking for?
No, not Wiz, I mean him.
Or someone.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is that the Traveler and Paimon?
That's the voice you have?
What are you doing here?
I was not expecting you to sound like this.
I was in the general area, and now I'm in this specific area. There, that's me. So what about you two?
We have some questions and thought you might be able to help.
Yeah, like what do you mean that you're cooking star?
Certainly do. I've researched the furnace here in some depth. If there's anything you want to know, just ask away.
How well do you understand the history of this area?
Like the back of my hand. Make no mistake, I have been here a good many times before. Not only that, but I've met people in Inazuma whose families used to live in Tatarasuna years ago. They said it's all true, the history.
The Pokemon that died from the burning building. Oh my.
Oh, well, it's a long story, don't you know? The tale of Tatarasuna starts a long time ago. I'm told that its history is one of the most foremost forging and smelting operations in the nation. Goes back around 1,000 years. Still, the furnace has had a couple of serious maintenance issues along the way.
A couple? When exactly?
One was just in the last few years, the other was several hundred years ago. A fun fact, I'm not the first Fontaine tech guy to come and work on it either.
Yeah, the other's the doctor.
Too. They say he was a mechanic who consulted on a technology upgrade. It seems like the technological collaboration between our two nations goes back a long way. How about that?
Mechanic. Looks like the doctor still sabotaged the furnace, leading to all the ensuing chaos.
Weren't you gonna ask Xavier something about Tatarasuna? Come on, ask already.
You say all, but you might not say that in the future. Because he's got friends on the other side. He's got friends on the other side.
Oh, I didn't realize you two were here for a history lesson.
Yes'n't.
Me neither. Paimon doesn't know what's gotten into this one today. Feels like we've been preparing for a history exam or something.
Are you ready?
What brought this on? Did you just wake up today with a sudden burning desire for historical knowledge?
Now make me feel better. I am gonna go and just say... okay, one. Your new model does diff... Give me a boost. 1 second, I'll first do Hero, then I'll do you. I know what I said. Anyways, Hero, you're just simply a delight to be around and talk to, and every time we play together, it's always fun. Oh my. I know what I said, and I will not reiterate what I said, Cortez. And for Cortez, what is your thing? You're very passionate about the things you come up with.
Sure, go ahead.
I just praised them, Xavier. Mwah. Have you heard of a kabukimono connected to Tatsurama?
A kabukimono? No, I can't say that I have.
And he really deleted himself.
Inazuman for those eccentric types who always go around dressed to the nines. Just the sort of person that I'd like to meet, actually. But sadly, I've never had the pleasure, nor have I come across anything to do with a kabukimono where Tatarasuna is concerned.
So there's no more kabukimono. Did the builder really manage to erase himself from history completely? I've to issue. So it must have been. 1 second. I have 1,009 IDs. The issues I can't seem to organize them and forget them. And next thing you know, banana. Thank you, Xavier.
Of course. Don't mention
banana.
it.
Oh, we're leaving? Okay, bye, Xavier.
Oh, you're most welcome. More than happy to help. Farewell.
Oh, there's a gold one.
Got all the information you're looking for.
But let's go back and see Lesser Lord Kusanali, aka Nahida.
But what's up with you today? Whatever it is, it seems like it's really troubling you.
You don't like banana. I do not like banana. It is still fun to say, though.
No matter what happens, Paimon will
I will give it that.
Be there for you.
Ah, thank you, Paimon. Wait, what just flew by?
Don't mention it. Alright, let's head off and go meet Nahida.
I don't like apples. Banana. All apples or a specific type of apple? What? So, Cortez, you're saying you don't like them apples?
Hey, it's them!
Oh, right. Hello.
Sawada, you're still here?
They live here. Are you still talking about the essay? Aren't you glad you don't like apples?
Indeed we are. If you have a moment, we'd love for you to join us once more.
Okay.
We have time. What do you want to talk to us about?
Does it involve knowledge?
The same topic we discussed last time.
That's good.
Obviously.
I don't like straight oranges.
Still looking for more info about Tatarasuna, huh?
I love the flavor of it. But do you like gay oranges, though? Or bi-orange? Or perhaps ace orange?
Unfortunately,
I love tangerines and
we
sweet
haven't
clementines.
made any real progress.
Sweet clementine, pom pom pom. Big oranges to just suck out of. Oh, you mean like miniolas? Wait, are those clementines? Clowns don't like tangelos. It messes with their equilibrium. Sorry, Cortez, but what? The article that you let me read was great.
Huh? Oh, of course.
I am once again not gonna read this. Details is okay. Author Akaba Glossary Tatarama and the Raiden Rokuden Mikoshi Rasa notes perhaps. No, I've seen some episode of Grim and Mandy, but one, it was in Dutch. Two, it's been years. Revolves around the yokai with so characteristic of the oh, yellow text. The mechanic.
I presume you'll want to read mine as well. Here.
Like, normally I like reading the lore on my own time, but this much on stream... I'm just putting it scrolling slowly. That way, if you're interested, you can either pause, read at your own time. It had a weird moment where Billy's inner frat boy said to beat up the clowns for being different, because being different is wrong. Yeah. Read to us. I will not read this paragraph of text here. Like, little snippets? Sure. This? No. Like, god damn, I'm still scrolling. Scrolling, not strolling. Oh. En een checkertje with it. Daddy do it with... Fine. I'll I'll read the bit that's currently on screen. Neo was gone, and none could find him. Afterwards, Nagamasa led a search party into the mountains and the area around the furnace, all to no avail. Folk began to wonder if Neo might have encountered an accident, but worry soon turned to suspicion, and they wondered if he had fled, unwilling to bear the sins have caused the incidents. The people grew even more suspicious, and Nagamasa himself restrained against discomfort and fury. His face had grown to resemble the rumbling clouds above. Suddenly, a figure flashed by. Their presence did not go unnoticed by Nagamasa. He drew his blade and cut, but in a flash. The evil spirit had shifted behind him, laughing darkly. "Are you seeking someone, my lord? Niwa, perhaps?" Nagamasa bellowed in fury. "You dare address Sir Niwa directly?" Yet the figure parted like a mist before the falling blade, only to rematerialize beyond the reach, but not beyond sight. A ghastly apparition indeed. "Was it you who slew my people?" Nagamasa howled and charged, held back only by Katsuragi's desperate grip. As his senses returned to him, he realized he was but an inch away from falling into the furnace. It seems that the rest of the work remains unfinished from the existing text. However, it's apparent that this is a novel of fantastical, colorful sensibility, born from an imagination well utilized. There, happy? Mad movie was better. Sorry, that is a book. The content changed. Another effect of the tampering with information is in Irminsul. The Balladeer said he'd erased 2 of his names. Is he really succeeded? It must have taken all of his
might.
What
do you think?
You guys did good. I'm happy.
Hey, Traveler. Remember how last time Akaba was saying how he wished he could gather more information about all this?
Yeah.
Well, we just got back from Inazuma. So how about we tell them what we learned?
You know, sure.
What did you find out? Something big?
It's a long story. Basically, we have some friends in Inazuma, and...
Let me tell you about it.
Wow. So many new details. Thank you so much for sharing that with us.
Well, well. So it all comes down to one man's desire for revenge. Huh. You heard this from a member of the Amanoma clan, you say? Then I guess it must be true.
Can't believe Cortez calls you daddy. And we have proof! Caught in 4K!
This new information actually lends further credence to my hypothesis. Evidently, swordsmiths were seen as having an incredibly prestigious role in society those days, to the extent that harming them was conceived of, at least by the perpetrator, as a way of exacting revenge against those in power.
Yes, okay, point taken, you were right. But that doesn't mean I can't carry on with my novel.
He admits it's a novel.
And they're back at it. These guys are really into this.
Scamper, are we parents? Apparently. We've got some time to take care of. Bye for now.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Look at us, prattling on about our projects and ignoring you. Thank you so much for the information.
You're welcome.
Oh god, no, I will not be younger than him.
Keep us in the loop if you find out anything else.
Will do.
Maybe to gold. Alright. Nahida! Changyun. Okay, I don't see him here, so...
Nahida, we're here! Traveler, Paimon, how have you been?
Pretty well.
Where to start? Paimon hasn't had a moment's rest this whole time. That night, we ended up chatting until suddenly...
I'm like an auntie with a bitch latte and bitch
he
about...
decided he wanted to go to Inazuma.
Oh god, this bitch. Behold, the FBI.
The Balladeer? It sounds like some kind of code name.
No, even she's not immune to Irminsul. Oh no.
You look troubled. Is there something you need to tell me?
I've a good FBI Sama. Even Nahida doesn't remember, just like the last time. Any changes to Irminsul also affect her. The Balladeer acted quickly, efficient, erasing himself before Nahida could stop him. Clever boy. I'm the only one who still remembers. Once again, I am the record keeper. Fuck.
Traveler?
Don't worry about it.
Hey, what's wrong?
My bitch slut is basically nice
so upset.
There are things that have happened that only I can remember. I have to tell you the truth. Please don't resummon the forbidden knowledge by accidentally bringing up Ruka Davada. Oh, hi Fluff Fluff. Have you been here for long? With a heavy heart you piece back together story, it was broken and scattered across time. I mean, it could be the C for you, Blaze. The what now? There was once one named the Balladeer, created by the Electro Archon. He was a puppet who lived among men. Oh, yeah, it's okay if you've just been lurking. Just didn't see you around for a while. Just heard you break the dragon a couple times. And Tatsurama the Balladeer, thinking he had thrice betrayed, left Inazuma to roam the world beyond. The General Intelligence and Security Service is the FBI for the Netherlands. Oh. With no trust for humans and only loathing for the gods, he bore his grudge for years as he grew in strength, and returned to Inazuma to take his revenge. He tried in vain to commit deity with a gnosis and ended up losing everything. Come for the dragon, stay for the stream. Finally he entered Irminsul and learned the truth behind his betrayal. Knowing that his entire life was built on lies, he did the unthinkable attempt to reverse the tragic fate.
That's quite a story.
Do you believe me?
So, this puppet known as the Balladeer erased himself from Irminsul,
yeah,
hoping that he could change the past. But how was he even able to do that?
Godly power.
As the Traveler said, he very nearly became Sumeru's deity. Admittedly, I remember it a little differently. I don't recall finding anyone inside the machine after we defeated it. Nevertheless, it does make sense. If someone were to successfully erase themselves from Irminsul, the world would change to reflect the new reality. So, you believe this person really existed, and we just don't remember him because, well, because he literally changed the world?
Yes.
Theoretically speaking, it is possible to do this. But I'm struggling to imagine the kind of person who would
I love the classes bandits, barbarian, blue image.
The Traveler comes from a world
Chili's the ranger, and I think Bingo's artificer.
That's why there's no information about him in Irminsul, and it also explains why any changes to Irminsul wouldn't affect him. So if there's anyone in the world capable of retaining memories from a past that has been rewritten, it's you. It's quite incredible when you think about it.
And it's the second time they tell the story in that episode. You can say that again. Yeah.
Paimon's having a hard time understanding this Balladeer guy's motivations. Why did he do it? I can only make inferences based on the information we've been given. As for what kind of person he was, only you remember that.
I am conflicted on that. I think he's kind of a prick. Remind me of the Escape episode. Paimon gets confused easy. Yep. We were enemies after all, but I don't know this respectful sort. I can't say why he did something so extreme. Did he want to reset everything or save someone? Or did he want to completely undo his existence? Edge. Everything can be set right. It's time to solve this once for all. Maybe that's all there is to it. I still remember the question he asked. He asked me specifically, and my hesitation gave him his answer. I hesitate because I witnessed Great Lord Rokudevada erase her own existence, but I can't tell Nahida that one. To put it another way, I know why the Belvedere was so sure it would work, but I can't tell them that.
Something else worrying you? Something that you can't share?
He chose such a radical option and yet... Oh damn! Nuzlocke and Load has 100 registered streamers now.
It couldn't change the fate of the ones who had died, right?
Yeah.
Once the Balladeer realized he hadn't been betrayed after all, it must have completely changed his view of the people of Tatarasuna.
Let's go!
Now he saw them as friends again.
Yes,
he couldn't keep hating humans after that. And if he thought there was a chance he could save his old friends, it would be hard not to try. The story makes sense. Every part of it. The Balladeer tried to achieve godhood with the Doctor's help. He was unsuccessful.
You're right to get your ass completely
mode.
mowed.
The power to
Elaborate.
That power
oh wait, you're talking about the contest. Bring it!
Soul and erase himself, even though he didn't have much strength left.
Yeah, it does make sense, but it still ended in tragedy for his friends.
Yeah, sadly.
It just feels so hopeless. He gave everything to do this, but it seems like he got nothing in return.
He should have talked shit about the Doctor, though. I will. He changed the world. Fate tragic and could not be saved. What exactly did he want to fight back against? The betrayals in his life, or did he wish he'd never existed at all? What's blue with me and Dan?
Please wait a moment. I want to check something.
Oh?
Found it. This should be the one.
Oh, what did you just Google up?
It turns out that I have a strange way of confirming everything he has told us.
Oh no.
What is it? A record from a personal collection. It was tucked away in a corner. You should take a look.
Surprisingly, information it presents you in a way that resembles a fairy tale.
Is this a fairy tale? Who wrote it?
Wait, this matches everything I just said. Nahida, did you steal my property again?
I authored this record myself.
Oh.
Huh? You wrote a fairy tale that somehow has something to do with the Balladeer?
Let's fucking
when
go.
When combined with the Traveler's narrative, it's clear that this story is an allegory. Everything in it is a symbol for something else.
Fair enough.
Hold on. So this record survived from the past?
Which one? The first one or the second one?
Any information about the Balladeer or the Kabuki Mono and other records will have been changed. But I wrote this story in a way that means it was left intact.
Oh, yeah, because the name changes.
Information in Irminsul changes to that. But Irminsul can't change information that was well hidden in advance. I guess I must have written this story as a backup before the Balladeer entered Irminsul.
Clever little girl.
That's incredible!
Well, I'm gonna prep for sleep.
Great idea!
Bye, Keelys. Thanks for popping in.
Sending the Traveler into Irminsul with the Balladeer must have been a further precaution. I knew he'd remember everything. This story is
clever little girl.
That it still resonates with the present information recorded in Irminsul. But if we connect all the different pieces together, the true story that emerges is the one he told us. The now erased life of the Balladeer.
Do you remember? Pepperidge Farm remembers.
There was once a lone monster draped in fox fur.
The monster found a family of foxes, joined them, and they became friends.
Aww.
The monster lived with the family day and night, and everyone treated it as one of their own. Once in a while, the monster would take off its fox fur at night and lament to itself as it gazed at its reflection in the water. I am a monstrosity, yet they are too foolish to see it. I pity them.
Aww.
But the monster soon found solace when another came to live among the foxes who was not their kin. A kitten, carved from the wood of a white tree who had been abandoned by the humans. The kitten too wished to become a fox, but its tail was too slender and it could not grow a coat of richly colored fur.
Wait, is he the kitten or the monster?
Yet when the other foxes saw this, they spoke words of comfort to the kitten. Even without a tail and fur like ours, you are still one of us.
So is he the monster or the cat?
Furious at this happy resolution, the monster lit a fire on the mountain. The terrified animals panicked as the fire spread. The only way to extinguish the flames was to make a sacrifice.
Oh.
A gray fox stood up and addressed the monster. It said, "You are the cleverest among us. Surely you can help us find a way to solve this."
Wait, that's the newer fox.
The monster smiled, led the fox toward the fire, and murdered it. The gray fox's heart was turned into a beautiful drop of water, clear, spotless.
Okay, that is the doctor.
The monster gave the heart of water to the kitten, telling him, "The foxes have decided. You are the one who must be sacrificed. Take this, quench the flames, and die for your fox kin."
Okay, so he's the kitten?
The fire was extinguished, but the
and the monster is the doctor. Oh.
It left that side of the mountain and found a little bird who had a broken wing. The two promised they would spend their whole lives together, but the little bird did not have long left to live.
Wait, who's the little bird?
It passed away soon after. After burying the bird, the kitten left the mountain for good. Never again would it cherish a single creature, nor a single blade of grass that stood on that mountain. The kitten spent the nights wandering aimlessly, gnashing its teeth at the moon.
Emo cat.
To swallow the moon and devour the moonlight. If the world could only return to darkness, then it would finally be peaceful and content. I will become the new moon, the answer to everything. Then, no one will know that there were once birds, foxes, and cats in this world. And no one can know that they were different.
We solved it!
You didn't do shit, Paimon.
I remember now. This is not just the Balladeer story. It is his very own memories. I made a backup so that it would be preserved no matter what happened. To become a god, he was experimented on and modified countless times. It was brutal torture, and the only reason he was able to survive is that he was a puppet. This memory was extracted from him by the scholars. Presumably, they kept it to have something to defend themselves with.
Oh, clever.
Creating a deity was just the first step. Some of them wanted to be able to control it.
Paimon, my job here is done. You didn't do anything. Exactly.
I buried it deep inside one of my own dreams, and then hid it inside an allegorical story so that it wouldn't be altered.
Paimon disappears.
It's hard to believe that this person really existed, let alone that he tried to get rid of us on more than one occasion.
I mean, that part sounds about right.
No memory of him at all. He completely vanished like a puff of smoke.
The Balladeer agreed to help me look for information about the Descenders, and although he was unsuccessful, he still helped you.
Yes,
Before he vanished, He confirmed an important detail. That Conria was where your twin first came into this world.
Oh.
We still don't know how the change to Irminsul will affect the senior ranks of the Fatui, but in all likelihood, they won't even remember their own Harbinger.
Man, it feels like life is... Oh, that is brutal.
It sounds like Paimon wouldn't like this guy a whole lot if he was still around. But still, Paimon doesn't like the way it all ended that much better.
Paimon, I don't know who this guy is, but I won't like him.
Cannot answer all our questions. We look, we see, and we comprehend, but the question still troubles us. So the answer is not everything. People yearn to find the truth and then conquer the troubles they face.
Okay.
When you give someone the truth, you give them a chance to choose their own destiny. To others looking on, this may seem like a pointless endeavor, but for him, the chance to act on his desire to disappear must have meant a lot. Never forget that even when we walk beneath dark clouds along a road filled with suffering, the light of wisdom is always there, guiding us toward a better destination.
The power to just retcon the universe.
That is what you have been doing all along.
Yesn't?
Yeah, Nahida's right. Cheer up. How about we go get something to eat?
Paimon, really?
We can pick up this heavy conversation again later.
Fine.
Good idea. Paimon, why don't you take him out for a walk to clear his head?
You got it. Come on, Traveler. You need to get out of your head for a while. You'll feel much better after taking a walk.
I guess?
Let's go get a snack from one of the stalls in the Grand Bazaar. That'll be sure to lift our spirits.
He's gotta be right there,
really
isn't he?
Tough being the only one who remembers all that, but
I feel like I will just run right into him. Also, goddamn, this is a big tree to build your school in. Imagine if this tree just dies. Man. Okay, first let me report some of the quests that I picked up today. Because I probably will forget after.
Ad Astra at... Thank you for
Ooh, water. I need that.
Ad Astra...
There we go. Could I get, like... Should be able to get, like, 8 levels in, like, 3 days? Wait, where's... Oh, Bazaar entrance is this way.
Time to act. Body and mind.
Now let's see what type of foodstuffs we have.
we're here. What should we eat first?
Some ass! I have a negative feeling that there's something I'm missing. Something important that I'm forgetting.
Hey, are you gonna answer or what?
I'm focused on something. Sorry, just give me a minute. I'm still processing. Did you complete the cat cafe I've had? Yes!
Alright, whatever you want.
The last cat was a big one.
Paimon will be right here when you figured stuff out. Then we can get something to eat.
Come on, brain, let's dig it out. Gotta be in there somewhere. It was something about Irminsul and deleting oneself. Great Lord Ruka Nevada, Forbidden Knowledge, Nahida.
What is it? Have Have you figured it all out?
Not yet, Paimon. Wait. Great Lord Crookfella, she said that no one can erase themselves from existence, not even her. Otherwise, why would she need to create her own reincarnation in lesser Lucas and I to do the deletion for her? Hold up a second. Nahida, you conniving little twerp. No, I can't tell Paimon. She doesn't know about Great Lord Ruka Devada. This is crucially important detail. It's simply not possible for the Bellier to completely erase his own existence. In which case, what happened to him?
Excuse me, boss. There seems to be a small problem with the last bill. Look, here.
Boy.
Hey! Hey, wait!
Hmm? You mean me?
No, not you. That kid. Didn't you see? Little rascal grabbed my last 2 fresh Sunsettias and ran off. Look, if you're gonna help out here, you can't keep spacing out, okay? What is it? Work's too boring for you? Or has the big city got too many distractions?
Probably the second.
I wasn't paying close enough attention. Sorry, boss.
This feels weird.
I think you're right. Maybe it's the city. It's so exciting. It can be hard to focus.
It feels weird to see him polite.
You know him or something?
Yes. That's the Belladere!
He's who?
You're a strange one, kiddo. You say you don't want any money for helping out here, and then when I actually give you some work to do, you keep letting yourself get distracted. I don't want to take advantage, so I'm happy to pay you what I'd pay anyone else. But if you keep acting like this, pretty soon I won't be able to afford to.
No, please. I mean it. You don't need to pay me anything. I'm just so thankful you agreed to take on an outsider like me.
This feels wrong.
You're welcome, I guess. But I got bigger things to worry about. Look, we're all out of Sunsettias, and I promised the lady down the street I'd deliver a fruit bowl this evening.
Leave it to me. I'll find some more. Just a moment. I'll be right back.
Stop.
I like his outfit, but...
I'm gonna level with you, kiddo. I've never met a worker who said they didn't want a wage before. And at first, I got greedy. Couldn't believe my luck. But I figured you'd start asking for something in return eventually.
How long has it been working for you?
You don't take days off. And in your free time, all I see you do is wander around, taking in the sights. Are you a drifter or something?
A traveler.
That's right, I am.
Wanderer.
We can talk more about that later.
Wanderer.
First, let me get those fruits you needed. Sunsettias, was it? I'll be right back.
Hey, what do we do now?
Let's follow him.
Stay out of sight. Don't let him see you.
Oh, what's wrong? Feeling ill? Follow the person you just saw. Dead and a poor kid.
Yeah, this'll do.
Hero, remember the time when I was busy with disc lens when I was playing Genshin? This guy got in a freaking mech suit and tried to crush me with all elements.
He's the Balladeer. What are we planning on doing? Stealing
I forgot,
his
dear.
Sunsettias? Isn't that a bit too cruel?
Yes, let's steal his fruit. Also, shush, Paimon.
Right.
This should be enough. Guess I should wash them before I take them back.
If I wasn't seeing this with my own eyes, I would have never believed it.
Huh? You two over there. Is there something I can help you with?
He spotted us!
We were not hiding, Paimon.
You've been following me all the way from the city. I'd have to be blind not to notice.
Yes, we were following you.
Have we met before?
Yes.
No, we haven't met. But you know me?
Yes.
I have no recollection.
That's complicated, but I do know you, Mr. Belladere.
Are you absolutely sure?
Sorry, but I just can't take your word for it.
I can prove it. You're a puppet.
A puppet? What makes you think that?
Huh?
You were right. The look on his face.
I guess you do know me after all. That is not something I share with a lot of people.
Yeah, just resetting the timeline is not going to be enough to get rid of me, bye.
Look, I'm just a wanderer. But seeing as you've gone through all this trouble to track me down, I'm sure whatever it is must be important.
There's somewhere I want to take you.
Okay, but please let me deliver these goods to my boss first.
It feels weird having him be so polite.
Are you really working for that guy? He said you don't want any more for it. Is that true?
Yes, I ran into him out in the wilderness during a storm, and he let me take shelter in his cart. In return, I said I'd be his helper for a while.
That's oddly nice of you.
Let me take these back. Then I'll come with you, okay?
Okay.
Then let's return to the city.
Return to the grocery store.
Time to act.
Like, it feels legit just unnatural for him to not have a ridiculous amount of sass coming out of him. Can I glide through this entire hallway without touching the floor? Yes, I can.
Here you go, boss. I'll leave them right here.
Oh, you really went and picked some more. Who are these two?
Something's come up, and they need to borrow me. Sorry, boss. I'm afraid I'll be away from the stall for a while.
I'm all set in bed after talking my cold
tablets.
tablets.
To pay you anyway.
And sprayed some sleep aid on my pillow.
Go wherever you want, kid. Don't waste your time here.
Well, in that case, I wish you a good night. Thanks for popping in if you're going to sleep now, or if you want to hang out.
You just wanted to help me out.
Feel free to just
thank
linger.
Me for giving you shelter from the rain that day. Even then, I don't understand why you're so adamant that you don't want any pay for it. But look, it was pouring down, and there you were, sauntering along without a care in the world, like you had nowhere to be and didn't even care that it was raining. Imagine you were me for a second. It's a little weird, right? Why is this guy traveling during a rainstorm if he's not trying to get somewhere? And why is he taking a shortcut through the open country if he's not even in a hurry?
Which is?
But anyway, taking you in didn't put me out even slightly. You don't owe me a thing for it. Certainly not all this. Your time is valuable.
With
you know,
someone. Oh.
You should go live your life.
But I don't...
He doesn't have a life. He's Pinocchio.
No.
With a silly hat.
You're right. Then I suppose this is where we say goodbye. Thank you again for taking me into the city.
Don't mention it, kiddo. I've run into all kinds of characters over the years. I just hope you find your path.
Yeah, he's lucky you found a good guy.
Thank you. All right, done. Thanks for waiting for me. We can go now.
I feel like we're going to see Nahida again. Yep. Shortcut. Oh, let me just... Changyun was a little bit scratched up, so let me just heal him. Oi, Nahida, we found someone.
Nahida! What's wrong?
We found him.
Are you?
Hello. I do apologize for the sudden intrusion.
We found this guy in the street, but he doesn't seem to remember anything. So, yeah, quite an eventful walk.
Yeah. You tell Lesser Lord Kusanali. Why do we refer to her as Kusanali in this title?
You say that you are trekking across Teyvat to train yourself. Many other Inazumans who describe themselves in this way call themselves Shugenja. Why do you refer to yourself as a wanderer?
Wanderer.
Well, it seems more relevant in my case. To me, it sounds like a plant with no roots.
Shugenja?
But these two claim that they know me, and that I have a hidden past unknown even to myself.
Yep.
I wouldn't call it the past, but rather... this is a difficult one to explain.
An alternate narrative.
I don't rely on using terms like this often, but in your case, it seems that it ought to be.
I'm gonna settle to sleep. Still see tomorrow for Nuzlocke practice? Yes, I should be available.
Oh, like a past life or something?
All different narrative.
Yes, something far more distant than the past. So far away that you cannot perceive it.
Okay, I have to ask. What was I like in my previous incarnation?
An utter jerkwad.
Oh, okay. I see. You want to tell me, but you can't bring yourselves to say it. Looks like I didn't have the most wonderful existence in my previous incarnation.
Cookies, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye, hero. Have a good sleep. I was just trying to think where to start.
If it's that difficult to talk about, I have no doubt it will be just as difficult to hear. But I'll be able to handle it. Please, tell me the truth.
Is truth something you care a lot about?
Yes.
Is it truly, though?
Then I'll be straight with you. In your previous incarnation, you did many things that would be considered evil.
Yep.
You nearly died because of what other people did. And many died because of you. As a non-human being, you hated gods and humans alike.
Oof.
You drifted from place to place, never able to settle, even where you found status and identity. You adamantly believed that you were missing a heart. Actions rooted in persistence sometimes bear bitter fruit. Sometimes, you have to let parts of yourself go, or be happy.
Nahida tells Wanderer about his past.
I gave everything I had, but it barely changed history at all.
I mean...
In terms of the outcome alone, that's true.
I don't think I can judge everything I've heard purely in terms of right and wrong. Each choice a person makes belongs to a specific place and time. A chain of cause and effect. A cycle of karma and consequence.
Okay.
That is the nature of truth. If one thing is right, its opposite must be wrong. And yet, dichotomies like this are not enough to explain the world in all of its complexity.
It seems like my previous incarnation wasn't the most likable individual.
No, you were not. You're also not the most hateable, if that helps. But... man, why does this kingdom always get so philosophical? I know it's the place of wisdom, but still.
We're not trying to hurt your feelings or anything, but... yeah, we weren't your biggest fans.
Apparently you were our enemy.
If we were enemies, why are you trying to help me find the truth?
That's only fair.
This is so frustrating! This guy's supposed to be our arch enemy, but now he's just some random stranger we met on the street! He's got so much to answer for,
he was our nemesis.
We can't make him talk because he doesn't remember anything. What a weird situation.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, as the god of wisdom, I trust that everything you told me must be true.
Yes, it's all true. I can even show you the memories themselves, if you're willing.
Oh, right, she has those backed up.
I want to see them for myself. I want to experience my own transgressions.
Even though it will cause your present self great mental anguish?
I'm just a puppet.
Yes, you were.
No heart and no name. There is nothing in this world for me to cling to.
Your name's
Jeff?
Jeff?
The void within me. Except maybe these sins that can never be undone.
Very well. As you wish.
Wait, shouldn't we go with him? This one's kind of on us for bringing him here.
Sort of.
Don't worry. Whatever danger I might face, it's my burden to bear.
Traveler, could I ask you to supervise him on my behalf?
Oh, sure. Easy enough.
Oh, good point. Given your,
track record
situation, we'd better keep an eye on you.
Understood.
Thank you. Now, prepare yourselves, everyone.
And make it double? Anyways, answer the oh, right, answer the memory. Oh, it's a dungeon. Let's go.
This looks like Inazuma.
Yep.
Right
Is this where the forts
you're in
were?
a dream I created using information extracted from your memories.
Just
These
training, holding up some weights while
will show
training.
you the raw truth, but be aware that enemies may react just like in the real world.
Oh.
Please be careful.
So they have jiggle
Sounds like
physics.
an immersive experience. It's a good thing we came along.
Oh, can we play as Wanderer?
You don't need to do this for me. I don't deserve your protection.
No worries.
Give up halfway. Well, we had to once, but that was your doing.
God damn it, Paimon. And now we're just finishing the job.
All right. Thanks.
Wanderer, this is the Shake Pavilion. In your Balladeer incarnation, this is where the Electro Archon placed you after your creation.
The
you
what
had
now?
a great many memories here.
Is that because this is kind of like his birthplace?
Yesence?
You could say that, in a sense. You'll see why shortly.
I hear footsteps.
Oh.
This place is huge. I can't believe the landslide didn't fill it in. I wonder who built it. The Crystal Marrow Miners? No, there's no way. Look at this exquisite construction work, and so well preserved, too. No mining crew would be capable of this.
Yeah, that sounds like the Shogun.
There's someone passed out on the ground.
Who are you?
The Muffin Man.
You're awake. What happened? How'd you get stuck here? Are you injured? Huh. Not a scratch. And these fine clothes. Who are you?
The Muffin
This
Man.
man is Katsuragi, deputy to Torichiyo's adopted son, Mikoshi Nagamasa. He found the Balladeer in Shake Pavilion and took him back to Tatarasuna.
Okay.
And the rest is history. Well, it used to be.
In the original version of events, Katsuragi was ultimately killed by Nagamasa.
Let me get you out of here. Our people are nearby. Hang in there.
During the Tatarasuna incident, Niwa was murdered by the doctor disguised as a mechanic. The Balladeer, then known as the Kabukimono, disappeared not long after. As the second in command at Tatarasuna, responsibility for what had happened fell to Mikoshi Nagamasa. But
Okay.
Katsuragi had sworn lifelong loyalty to Nagamasa after the latter had once saved his life. At Katsuragi's insistence, Nagamasa killed him to put an end to the Tatarasuna incident.
Oh.
Katsuragi seems like he was a good guy.
He looks like a warrior, but he has a kind face.
Okay,
Why
here.
couldn't he live a long and happy life?
Oh, there's a hole down here. Hello. Oh, treasure chest. Do I get... Oh, Dendro said... Because I'm technically in Sumeru. Yeah. I guess I just
Nagamasa, I found this young guy in a cave sealed off by a landslide. He doesn't remember his name.
Well, we need to call you something. I hear the workers are calling you the Kabuki Mono.
I mean, if it works.
It's fine with me.
Katsuragi, report to Niwa. Tell him we have someone new joining us.
Do I go this way? Or... Wait, what is this? What does this start? I have... Oh, that lowered the ladder. I saw treasure chest. Ah, bastard! I'll take it. Let me just heal. Hello? Any more treasure chests?
Huh? What are we doing back here?
Oh, great, it loops. I hear voices.
Whoa, this is where you were born? It's pretty, but there's nobody here.
Oh, must be the child, the little bird.
I was abandoned, like you. I lived here for a while at first, but there's nothing for us here. We can't stay.
Okay. I heard my mom and dad used to make swords, but the factory manager died, and then my dad got sick. He kept coughing all the time, just like me. Then Mom started coughing too.
Oh boy.
But you can't. You promised me.
Yup, we're family now. We're gonna be together forever and ever.
This
yeah, that didn't last too long.
Or rather, the balladeer didn't know what to call him. His father died before he could name him.
Oh
After
boy.
his mother died, the child stayed in their straw hut alone. Some of the neighbors helped to raise him. After leaving Tatarasuna, the balladeer ran into this child who didn't have a name, just like him. They made a promise to live together.
What happened to the child then?
He died. Also, damn, holding this weight is kind of tiring. Huh.
The balladeer came home one day and found that he had stopped breathing.
Hey! What's wrong? Say something!
Yeah, he doesn't understand the concept of death at this point.
You promised me we could be family! You're no different from Niwa and all the others. You betrayed me too.
I'm almost starting to feel bad for him. Almost.
The voices have gone. It looks like the memory ends here.
Let's keep going.
Let's... Oh, wait. Oh. Wait, can I jump? No hole? No hole.
Time to act.
But is there treasure hidden around here? Ah! You missed! Just make sure I'm not missing any treasure chests. Nope.
You do realize you're blocking my path.
I come not to obstruct you. I've been waiting. What you are truly is a weapon. One with an iron will. Or continue to drift aimlessly.
Are you trying to win me over?
Yes, he is.
Long ill-fated rebellion has begun. Why not take your place at the banquet and join those who shall feast?
Just getting rid of that shield real quick. There's one for doing less.
Final warning.
That's your shield down, I hope, at least.
Swift and merciful.
Oh shit, there's more.
Submit. Let me leave you a verse.
Screw you in particular.
Illusion shattered. Grab your weapons.
Looks like I
Hells yeah.
went too far.
Any treasure here? No. Yes. Oh, wait, there's smoke.
This place is dark.
This is where you... the delusion.
Paimon knows this place. It's the delusion factory in Inazuma.
In the original version of events, the Traveler once encountered the Balladeer here.
Yes, he did.
Such a creepy atmosphere. And so familiar.
So you do recognize this bit, Paimon. I remember this. This was an unsettling place.
Hey, look over there!
Well, well, my fair lady. Is this rundown factory and these incompetent fools all for me? Wow. You shouldn't have.
Oh shit, Shinora's
here. What do you
here.
have to gain from belittling your subordinates? You might not want to admit it, but you are a part of this plan. Perhaps you find fighting in the Abyss to be a more meaningful use of your time? Oh, but of course, even this pales in comparison to being experimented on by the Doctor.
None of this asking, Nora.
What a sharp tongue you have. Funny how negotiating never seems to be your strong suit. For the task ahead, I suggest you keep your true feelings to yourself.
Save your breath. I know what I have to do.
And
I'm
fail
sure
at doing so.
But I still think you need to hear it. Don't start thinking you're invincible. And don't let your emotions get in the way.
Yeah, about that.
Surely you're not worried about me.
I just can't have you getting in my way. You and Child never fail to find ways to complicate things.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I'm merely lighting a little fire in this chaotic nation. But you, being tossed out like trash, must make you want to destroy it completely. Do you remember the last time you were here? That was a lot of swordsmiths you killed. I'm sure the descendants of the Raiden Gokaden are still suffering the consequences now.
Damn it, Senora.
Look at you. Oh, don't get so sentimental.
I'll let him get sentimental
now,
if he wants
give that
to.
poor little tongue of yours a rest and stop pretending like you're above everyone else. By then, see you at the victory feast.
Poor little tongue? She's playing with fire talking to me like that.
Yeah, I
Who
think
does
he
she think
outranked
she
her.
is?
Outranked her.
Forget it. Someone might find me here any minute now. I should prepare to give them a warm welcome.
Yeah, that someone was me.
The plot does not end here. There is more of this story to come. Wanderer, are you able to continue?
Oh, cool, there's more.
Yes. Please don't worry about me.
Why are you staring at me in silence? Can't you think of a nicer way to express yourself?
Where do you
I have
think
no
you're going?
obligation to be nice to you. Besides, I thought nothing mattered to you except results in your own interests. Isn't that right? Which?
Muddle-headed puppet. You're only number 6 because you can take more abuse than other humans. Do you really count that as an asset?
Yes'en.
You're about as much fun to be around as a raging inferno. But before we murder each other,
I thought they'd like that.
Best if we finish our duties.
Final warning!
where do you think you're going?
Rain cutter.
One with my flame.
Illusion shattered. Now
Oh, a sword! Let's go! I know she's an electro element, but I just like using the deck. Are there any treasure chests? Doesn't look like it, but better safe than sorry. There might be a treasure chest up here. Or not. I cannot climb this wall. What else is there? Oh.
Looks like we've arrived in Sumeru. Is that?
Considering that Amorta's sage, Nafis, refused to join this project, I'll take part in the experiment in his place.
Welcome. I look forward to a fruitful collaboration.
When do we
Who's the
start?
redhead?
You seem impatient. You should know that becoming a god is far from a trivial affair.
Yesn't.
The biological transformation is a lengthy process. As such, I too would recommend that we commence as soon as possible. In the event that a successful connection is established, his body will become permanently bound to the machine, and he will be unable to move independently of it.
Nothing worse than what I've been through before then, Doctor.
You were the most resilient test subject I ever came across. Thanks to you, I was able to garner a great deal of information.
I still like his
Alas,
concept,
after
though.
that, you were under orders to remain in the abyss. We barely saw each other, and it became difficult to further refine the knowledge I had gained.
That was gracefully worded. Ever wonder what they think if they knew that nothing matters to you, apart from your crazy experiments?
Look, this is the Sess I'm used to.
Speak to me in a more respectful tone, Scaramouche. The mere fact of your utility does not make you indestructible.
The doctor again? That was uncomfortable to watch.
Yeah.
That person gives off a very sinister energy.
He's the doctor. He's behind all of this.
It's normal for him to give you the creeps. He scares the bejeebers out of Paimon.
Let's move on.
Okay, yeah. Making sure.
You're a god. Do you think I'm evil?
If you accept that he is you, just as you are you, then yes, you are evil.
He got a fuck.
Are there any differences between humans and puppets?
Do you think there are any differences between your present self and your previous and future incarnations? If not, then what are the differences between humans and puppets? Whoever has tasted the joys and sorrows of life in the human realm is human. Whoever has loved and lost, cried with grief, howled with rage at the tragedy of death that eclipses the miracle of life, they are human too.
What do you consider a puppet then?
I've seen enough of my past. If possible, I'd like to reclaim the sins that are mine to bear. No matter the consequences,
sass.
I won't run from blame or punishment. Whatever I am due, let it come to pass.
So, what
Can
are you
you
saying?
return my memories to me?
Nahida?
Huh? But won't that mean you'll lose your current identity?
I've always believed that human lives follow a set of rules, with each person being a collection of past experiences. As a puppet living in a human world, my life is subject to the same rules.
Regaining your memories means reverting completely to your previous incarnation. All the emotions that you discarded will return to you. Are you sure you want to do this?
I've lived with the void in my chest my whole life. My creator didn't need me. And ever since I awoke, I've just drifted from one place to the next. But then I met you. And I finally realized that reclaiming my missing sins might be my one opportunity to become my true self.
Okay. This is the true meaning of Great Lord Ruka the Father's words. A person can't erase themselves. In the Battle Dare's gone, this person will live on in this place. Huh. I see, said the blind man. Are persons' sins an escapable part of their destiny too?
I've always felt I have an innate tendency to yearn for something more, in a way that goes deeper than for most people. But for all my soul-searching as a Shugenja, I've never fully understood it. Looking at it now, it seems that I brought this curse upon myself.
Yep.
So I beg you, grant me this opportunity to gain a purpose, to change my destiny, and end my wandering.
Very well. Since your mind is made up, I will return to you that which is yours.
Okay, cool.
You have made your decision. Now, take this.
Oh boy.
Set him free.
A puppet? What's he doing here? You're a human as far as I'm concerned.
Everyone's here. Wonderful.
Oh, this prick.
What a fine blade. Nagamasa will be thrilled.
This is my...
Oh boy. Wait, do I have to... Oh boy! Okay, no time for waits. It's time to play. Okay, round 2, Eva. Shinji, get out of the fucking robots! There's Cryo. Oh, hell no. Oh. Is this just pure cutscene? May the winds guide you.
All worthless dross will be purged. That's why this won't be the end.
Oh. To quote Venti, may the winds guide you, or whatever the quote is.
Die.
That's my boy!
This is trying my patience.
I'm stuck. Yeah!
Feeble human!
Everlasting arcane wisdom.
Behold!
You missed! Ow! More! Okay, I'm dealing damage at least. Odo.
At my command, you shall fall!
I'm just gonna go up real quick.
Insignificant past! Swollen Fury!
Nope. Can I do the ultimate?
The wind rises. My endless cycle begins!
Please fuck up. Oh, that's careful on that.
Evil human! Squall fury!
You dare to gaze upon me?
Ultimate sucker! Everlasting Lord of Ancient Wisdom.
Imbecile! Get out of my sight.
There's the sass!
It disappeared. Did we win?
We'll find out.
What did you expect? I'd never lose to that.
I mean...
There's the tone of voice again. You're definitely back to your old self.
Wait, Paimon, do you remember his old self now?
Wait, but it was you inside that thing too! What have you got to be smug about?
Sorry. I'm harsh on myself and everyone else. Just the way I am.
You're a tsundere, aren't you? Anyways, now that you've recovered your memories, the past will catch up to you.
You sound like you're concerned about me.
A little bit. Don't think too much about it.
But don't worry. Thanks to you, even if I didn't change a thing, at least I now know the truth.
The memory recovery seems to have been a success. This dream has served its purpose.
Hells yeah.
Come on. Let's continue this outside.
Me, myself, but not I. I got a couple of achievements. Any treasure chests? Hello? I guess there's no treasure chests.
Welcome back, traveler. Paimon, Balladeer.
It feels like we just went on a really long journey. Paimon's exhausted.
Understandable.
You don't like being addressed by that name?
It's fine. But I was just thinking, I should probably change it.
Okay, what will your name be?
After learning about everything the doctor did, there's no way I can carry on using a name connected to him. I'm not planning on returning to the Fatui, and they wouldn't take me back anyway. Recent events will have affected a lot of people, and they might not even remember who the 6th is.
Also
so,
fair.
You're quitting the Fatui for good?
Let's call it a tactical retreat.
It's like you said, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Everything may look futile, but it wasn't completely meaningless. At least I made a lot of people forget about me.
But that doesn't mean your own past has disappeared.
Of course.
And your main goal, for which you gave up everything you had, you weren't able to achieve it. I hope you can see and understand that. Changing the world, changing the past, changing the fates of other people, these are not simple things to accomplish. What you are looking for is complete annihilation. But this is just a fantasy. Even if the Balladeer is removed from existence, the world will not heed your will.
Okay.
Indeed. How ridiculous.
Okay, what was the distortion?
Do you regret doing all that when you've gotten so little in return?
Even if I'm completely worthless, there's nothing in the world worth regretting. Lesser Lord Kusanali, you purposely left that information in Irminsul, didn't you?
Apparently.
Yes. And I took pains to make sure that you'd acquire that information naturally.
Why would you go to such lengths? You trying to win me over too?
Yes.
In all honesty, your past experiences have made you a useful asset to Sumeru and to me. Winning you over was indeed a part of my plan.
At least she's honest about it.
Before that, I wanted to tell you the truth about your past. If all I wanted to do was use you, then I'd be no different from the doctor.
Very clever.
I guess you could say that's one of my virtues.
Utility to others is what gives me worth. So if embracing my sins is what it takes to make me useful again, so be it.
Anyways, Nahida doesn't see you in that way.
Oh, right. I almost forgot. You're the good guys. You're into justice and all that. Sorry if I have a slightly different perspective on things, but I don't feel like I've been duped. The wisest leaders are fated to end up with the best helpers. I can live with that.
I'm glad you're able to think of it in that way. Traveler, in the future,
that's one way to toot your own horn.
Search Irminsul more deeply and see what secrets can be uncovered, including the beginning of your twins' journey recorded in Irminsul. What exactly happened before and after that point?
I have no idea.
I know as well.
Okay, thank you. Let's hope I can find some answers.
I will try.
Traveler.
Yes?
After I dove into the information torrents in Irminsul, why did you go to Inazuma?
Because I wanted to know what you changed.
So that's how you found out whose fate had changed. And how.
Yep.
Well, whatever your reasons, you did me a favor. And I'll do everything I can to pay it back.
Please don't make it sound like I'm extorting you.
Borrowing and returning are the only real relationships between individuals. I'll balance the books one day. Don't you worry.
Good to know.
That's not true. A relationship between two people is not simply a ledger that can be reset to zero.
I mean, I sometimes think like that, but...
You realize this. People who show up in your life don't just evaporate like water drops and leave nothing behind. There is no such thing as balancing the books. Some things in this world can never be brought back, and they can never be changed, which is why there is emotion in the human world. Everything that you feel is real and lasting, and whatever is missing in you will not be made whole. To be human is to live with imperfections. You can choose whether or not you want to be human.
But humans can't live without a heart, can they? Anyway, I gave up trying to become a human a long time ago.
You understand that
Sasuke.
pain is perfectly well, even without a heart.
I reject my humanity.
You're just bearing your feelings.
Dio!
The past is set in stone, but you can keep moving on. And the longer your future lasts, the shorter your past will become, until one day, it is but a tiny fraction of your life.
Sounds like you've got a future planned out for me.
I hope you can give Nahida a chance.
Everything's ended up being pretty darn complicated. Paimon doesn't even know where to start, but the most important thing now is that you need to follow Nahida. Otherwise, all our efforts will have been for nothing.
You just became a disciple. Wait, does even Orion have forgotten you?
Then I guess I'll be helping you from behind the scenes from now on.
Oh, hells yeah. We got ourselves a windy boy.
You've accepted our proposal. Why don't you choose a new name to celebrate?
Frank.
Oh, Paimon wants to pick an ugly nickname for you, too.
God damn it, Paimon.
Why?
Because Paimon still doesn't like you that much.
God damn it, Paimon.
Then I hope we don't see much of each other in the future.
A name is life's first gift. You didn't say it out loud, but I know that's what you're thinking. The Traveler and Paimon have helped you a lot. If you can't decide on a new name, maybe you can ask them for ideas.
Wait, you want me to decide?
No, Paimon only does nicknames. If it's a serious name you're after, it's all yours.
You little halfling. Or gnome. Yeah, gnome is the one with the... Yes. There's a limit on the number of times you can rename this character. Do so with care. An epileptic stroke from the Ark Quest interlude, which allows you to change eons adrift. Wanderers Anemone page. Travelers, please ensure that you follow our terms and... I shall... John Wind. Should I go for John Wind? Alchemists. Yes. Bastard. Where's the one symbol I'm looking for? Alchemists.
Are you sure?
Yes!
Oh, alright. If you say so.
There. Now you have a name of your own.
Ah, I should have gone with one of the Kios.
What about a nickname? Are you done yet?
Still thinking. Stop rushing me!
Paimon!
Take your time. I don't need to see you again until you've thought of one.
What do you plan on doing next?
Everyone who manipulated me and made me suffer will have to pay the price.
Okay.
You mean the Fatui?
The doctor, at least.
Fair.
Now that your stance has changed, I believe your future path will change accordingly. But it won't be immediate. You still need some time to compose yourself.
One more thing. There are still some descendants of the Raiden Gokuden living in Inazuma. Some of them know. Well, they ought to know about the connection between Raiden Gokuden and myself.
Ah, you're gonna find
I don't plan to leave
Kazuha.
Sumeru for the time being. If you see them in Inazuma, please tell them that I was the one responsible for the Raiden Gokuden's downfall.
Okay.
Even though the events have been erased from the world, they still deserve to know the truth.
I see. That is up to you.
Huh? But if we do that, then...
It's fine. Let them stab their blades into my chest if they so desire. Maybe that's how it always should have been.
Okay.
No nonsense. I like it. Alright, let's call it a day. Goodbye, wise deity. And you too.
He's gone.
I think he likes
What
us.
he went through today would have been like living an entire lifetime in an instant. He'll need some time to calm down.
Yeah, true. But even so, after everything that's happened, he doesn't seem quite as fierce anymore.
I'm just glad he's still a little bit sassy. Like, sure, he was nice in his amnesia state, but I enjoy the sass.
So we can finally go eat? Paimon is starving.
Oh, right.
Thank you both. I hope you will find somewhere nice to go and relax for a while.
Ah, it should be fine.
I've got it! I can end my novel with some words from Mikoshi Nagamasa.
Oh.
You mean because everyone else in the story is dead?
Yeah, I heard that Mikoshi Nagamasa died at a ripe old age. He's the perfect fit to be the narrator of the epilogue.
My guy. Like, my guy.
The dark clouds had dissipated, but they continued to cast their shadow in Mikoshi Nagamasa's mind for decades to come. Then, one night, as an old man, he had a dream. On the night when that prized blade, the Daitatara Nagamasa, was forged, the people rejoiced, and there was painting, dancing, and drinking. All these expressions of joy melted down in the furnace fire and turned into red clouds that rallied around the final sunrise that Mikoshi Nagamasa saw in his lifetime. Life is a story too long to be told, a journey that you must walk to behold.
Oh, he actually liked that saying. I've returned to the resting place.
Time to act.
It's a shame this is not my mobility scene. Oh, that's a dead end. Shortcut. Not a shortcut. The biggest shortcut in the sky. Wait, how many electro things did I find? Only one? I thought I found more. Oh crap, wrong button, wrong button. No, I just ran out of stamina. Ooh. Now, back to the resting spot.
It's about time we had a break.
I mean, we haven't really... Yeah, honestly, it
As
is.
soon as you stop, all the tiredness and hunger comes rushing back.
I'll buy some delicious treats as a reward.
Wow, great! Huh? Look at the vase.
Well, what about it?
Did someone break it while they were cleaning the room or something? Like, Paimon doesn't remember there being a cleaner.
That night we stayed, Paimon bumped into the table, and then being startled, something to do with Belvedere, and broke the vase. But the Belvedere erased his existence, he changed the world, so why is this
You
vase...
sound lost and confused.
Hold up! Who the fuck?
I know why you are troubled. Any who knew of this would find their mind overwhelmed.
Wait, are you the one which we met in Fontaine?
Is there someone here talking to us?
Wait.
Unfortunately, the fate of Tevat cannot easily be changed. Perhaps a god may have a slim chance, but for anyone else...
You're the one which I met in Fontaine, aren't you?
When a small animal runs into a tree trunk, though the tree may sway, it is not displaced. The same is true.
Wait, did you just call me a small animal?
Like a vase that falls to the ground. Whether it is broken by a cat or by a bird, the result is still a broken vase, is it not?
Who are you? How do you know about all this?
What was her letter again?
Does not change easily, but human hearts can. Believe your own eyes. Only that which you see is true. What is unseen is but an illusion.
Okay, Schrödinger. Anyways.
The voice has disappeared. And who the heck was that? And what were they doing coming out of nowhere and saying all that scary stuff?
I think I met her in Fontaine. Believe my eyes? Does she mean... I should trust my memories?
Anyway, that vase is still lying there broken on the ground. Should Paimon go get someone to clean it up? It feels wrong just leaving it there. Just a moment. Paimon will be right back.
Let me just put down the weights. Wait. I wonder what else awaits me in the future. A country of water, a country of ice. And don't forget, a war-torn country of fire and spice. An appellative stroke. Oh, that's probably the item that I can use to change his name. The brush in which you may bestow a new name upon a certain person. Once the new name has been given, it cannot be changed. And that's it. This seems like a good place to end the stream. I'm gonna see who is online. So, to everyone who's still here, thanks for dropping in. Thanks for popping by. It has been fun. Bye-bye. Ooh, Ashy of Heart.
'Twas on a deserted moonlit night that the hero approached the vile dragon's limpid lair.
Heart. As tomorrow, probably around the same starting time, I'm gonna be playing some more Disgaea 7. So I'll hope to see anyone there. Bye bye.